Hey everybody, welcome to Alaska Raceway Parks Track Talk. I'm your host, Michelle. Thanks for tuning in on this blustery afternoon. The nice thing about the wind blowing out here at the racetrack is that it means it is bringing in warm weather and the snow is starting to melt. There is a rain cloud of water dripping off of the roof outside, so I'm excited about that. We still have bunches of snow on both tracks, so it's going to be a little bit yet, but we've got 2 weeks, so it's plenty of time. In 2 weeks, we'll start with SCCA races. We're going to follow that up with the Sports Car Club, and then we will get into the grand opening of the season for the 2026 season and our 10th anniversary of the NASCAR track. So I have a couple of things to bump through with you guys really quick, and then I will bring on our special guest to talk about a really, really cool event that we have going on here at Alaska Raceway Park. So the first thing I need to remind everybody is that we have chassis certifications coming up on May 23rd. If you're at the drag strip and you need to renew the chassis cert on your car, please go to our website. There's a link on there. You can sign up, and then we will be doing those on Saturday of Memorial Weekend. You can also register for points online at our website. That's raceak.com. Go and renew your licenses at the NASCARmembers.com. Or you can renew licenses through NX on the Pit Pay app. So go ahead and do that as well. We are going to be doing a paperwork pickup day. So you can pick up your points registrations, your parking stickers, sign any of the stuff that you need to sign, liability waivers for your kids. All of those things can be done right here at Alaska Raceway Park on April 25th from 2 to 6 in the afternoon. So we'll have some more information about that coming out soon. It is also car show season. So I wanted to remind everybody that the 49th State Street Rodders will be holding their Valley Chrome and Wheel Car Show at the MTA Event Center the first weekend in May. That's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. It's a free event for people to come check out. They are looking for cars to be in the show. So if you want to display your race car or your hot rod, please get in touch with the 49th State Street Rodders. They would love to have some more, and I would love to show off some of our race cars. So I know there's a couple of them that are getting new wraps and new colors and all the things like that. So it'd be great to have you guys out there and on display. We also have a link online for employees. So if you're interested in being a volunteer or a paid employee, granted, this is not a career type of a job, but if you are interested in any of those, we are looking for a few people to round out our staff, and I would love to have you guys join us. It's a great place to work. It is fun. It is long days and quite entertaining, but we would love to have some more people on our staff to help round things out and make this season as amazing as it could be. I have shout out for a couple sponsors. We have some more returning sponsors. Our friends over there at Great Land Welding, Elite Doors, which is the company that put the door in the tower last year, that cool little garage door that's in there. Coca-Cola of Alaska. And if you haven't been to Fred Meyer's in Palmer, you need to stop in and see. They have this cool display set up. Isaiah Johnson's Bandolero is there. They've got banners, and there's even a text to win option. So you can go in there and enter some information and possibly win tickets for this season. So be sure to stop by and check that out. Also want to give a shout out to Stan at Country Cuts, who just recently moved right there by the new Big Dipper ice cream on the Old Glen Highway. It's very, very cool location. So stop in and see Stan and our friends over at the UMV who help us get all of our licensing and everything done. They have renewed their sponsorship as well. So thank you to those guys who make everything possible here. Before we get into our special guest, I have one more recap that we need to go over. We had an Alaskan racer who has now moved down to the south. Michael Vinny was down racing at the Wayne County Drag Strip, aka Hook City, and he took home the big win in the 28-inch small tire shootout at John Dock's Freaky Friday race. That was at this last weekend at the Wayne County Drag Strip. So congratulations. If you haven't seen his Camaro, it's super cool. When it was here, it was blue and white and orange, but now it's all blue, and it's got this cool like Jon Snow paint job going on it, and that's what his license plate says. So thanks, Vinny. Thanks for representing Alaska down south, and we look forward to seeing you racing some more stuff. This weekend, if you are so inclined, you can tune into the Bull Ring in Vegas and watch Isaiah Johnson race Bandoleros this weekend. And then also Racing Ray Martin is going to be down racing at the Winter Nationals in Pomona this weekend. He's going to be running his Pro Mod, and it will be cool to watch him. And so you can tune in to nhra.tv and check that out if you are not lucky enough to be in Pomona this weekend. So looking forward to seeing how those guys do next week. And now I am going to bring on my special guest. This is Isaac. Hi, Isaac. So Isaac's with the Wasilla Noon Rotary and with my house. And so brought him on to talk about a very cool event that we do this spring. So Rotary Drives, which is coming up right around the corner.
Yes. Thank you so much, Michelle. I am super excited that we get to do this event again this year. So for those that aren't aware, our former president, Jeff Overstreet, he started Rotary Drives 2 years ago. Unfortunately, he passed away in January of 2025. And, as obviously a major part of our My House family, and also a major part of our Rotary family, I really think it was important. It continues to be important that we honor Jeff's memory. And one thing that he loved to do, he loved his car, he loved the racetrack. And so last year we said, you know what, we're going to do it again. We're going to do it in honor of Jeff. And thanks to all of the racers that showed up and community members that showed up, we raised over $2,000 for the Jeff Overstreet Memorial Scholarship. And we're giving that out to a local Matsu graduate this year. So you and I had talked, the Rotary had talked, and we said we're going to try to let's make it a recurring thing. So May 17th at 1 p.m., the Wasilla Noon Rotary will be out there. I know a bunch of My House staff members will be out there, and fingers crossed. So far, we're off to a good start weather-wise. It was beautiful last year. Hopefully, more of the same this year. And we're excited to get out there and raise a lot of money for a good cause and enjoy a day at the track. Something that you said that I thought was really cool was, I know that we're talking to the hardcore guys and gals right now, I assume, if they're with us live. But I think a really neat thing was that we got a ton of people out to the track that had never been out there before with this event last year.
Yeah, we had one driver in particular, Rebecca, who came out for Rotary Drives just to check it out. She had never been down the track before, and she had an amazing time and ended up actually becoming one of our regular points racers. She competed all season last year in her BMW, and this year she signed up to be a participant in Alaska Speed Week as well. So it's kind of neat to see that we have provided a space where people can come and take a lap down the track or go around the track and kind of get that little bug that the rest of us all have and join us in being lifelong racers, but also raise some money for a very good cause.
Yeah, for sure. Those tickets I know are available right now on your site. Last year, my big thing when I was on here and the day of was that I was going to try to get my 2013 Ford Escape down the drag strip. Now, unfortunately, my car has taken quite the nosedive over the course of the last year. It's got over 200,000 miles on it. And so I don't know if that means I shouldn't take it out there this year and I should maybe try to get my wife's truck out onto the track, or if it means I should get it out there more because I can't hurt it any more than it's already beat up. So we'll see. Like I am ashamed to admit that I don't think my vehicle made it past 65 last year. I was something that I was really surprised about was you kind of have to know what you're doing and have a vehicle that uh, is ready to go. I've done a lot of soul searching this past year, and if you want to show me how you're supposed to drive the drag strip this year, I would love to be in a real car that's designed to do it and have someone show me the ropes because it was pretty brutal for yours truly last year. I'm also hoping my wife will not be working because I would love to be able to show her up. Although I don't think my car is the car to do it in. That was also something that was really cool. We had a lot of husband and wives from the Rotary that were out there going at it and racing for bragging rights. So it was just a really fun day. I mean, getting to hang out and interact with all the local Rotary clubs is super cool. We have a ton of car guys and gals with our local Rotary clubs. Shout out to Ray who brought his hot rod out there last year. That was awesome. And I think this year the oval track's going to be open as well. Correct?
Yep. Yeah, we'll have the oval track open. So if you want to take your personal vehicle on the oval track, and you can make, I believe we've got packages at 3 laps, 6 laps, and 10 laps. So you can pay for laps and go out there and make a couple passes around the oval track and see what it's like. I have been on both tracks with both of my cars. Actually, all 3 of my cars now, and it is a lot of fun. That wall is a little intimidating, but it's a lot of fun to get out there and just kind of make some passes and just kind of see what it's like. And how often do you get to drive on an actual NASCAR track? So we're excited about that.
I was a little intimidated last year. I'll admit I didn't even take my vehicle onto the oval because I was watching guys do it and I was like, man, this is a lot more in depth. I thought you just kind of go around in a circle, but then I'm looking at it and I'm like, I'm gonna total my car. But again, my car is basically already there right now. So either I'll be able to get a new one before and I'll break it in, or I'll just rally the escape. It maybe I know that the racers can probably fill me in. I mean, what is like the strategy with the oval? Like, are you supposed to be inside and then outside at different points? Like, am I gripping the steering wheel too tight, like eyeing it up? Like, what am I missing? I need some strategy if I'm going to go out there this year.
Well, we'll get you some strategy. The biggest thing that I have for the oval is trying to. I used to do roller derby, so it's very similar to that. That you're not doing it as an oval. You're going wider on the outsides, and then you are narrow, or yeah, you're closer to the apex, and so you're kind of changing the shape of it when you're going around. So
This is all
it's
good to
pretty
know.
cool.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
have to
and there'll be people here that can help give you some better pointers than what I can, because I usually end up racing on the dirt and wrecking things. So I might not be the best one for that.
maybe someone can like pull it up on a whiteboard and try to math it
Oh
out
yeah, we
for me.
could do that. We have one
Yeah,
of those. So
I need all the help that I can get. But again, I think that that's what is really cool about this event. Like one of the things that's really cool about this event is that, like, what a perfect introduction to the raceway. I know my wife and I had been out not on the track just to watch events in the past, and I think that getting to participate, even if it is with your crummy 2013 Ford Escape, is the perfect introduction to maybe take more of a step into your guys' world, the community out there. And the staff are just the best. I learned a lot last year. I'm excited to learn a lot again this year. And and for those folks that are, in your life, your family, your, your friends that know that you're a participant. I mean, here's the carrot is, hey, if you come out, we're going to be raising the money for this scholarship program, and in addition, you're going to get to go and actually see what it's like to get out there on the drag strip, to get out there on the oval track. I think there's no better reason to go out this year and introduce that person in your life that's maybe been on the fence, or knows that this is something that you do, and is looking for that entry point. So invite everyone, even if they're not regular racetrack goers. We want to see everyone out there. And maybe if, I'll do my plug for Rotary. Rotary is a group of people that value the concept of service above self, with the 4 pillars of everything that we do. We live by is it the truth? Is it fair to all concerned? Will it build goodwill and better friendships? Will it be beneficial to all concerned? And for Wasilla Noon, it's will it be fun is our 5th one that we see in there. So this is certainly a fun event. If you've seen the work that Rotary does in the community, whether it is Uncorked or the scholarship programs, or all the other stuff that our other local clubs do, the community projects, the stages, the benches, the gazebos, the fundraisers, Josh the Otter, with who's sitting a Rotary, I'll throw them a bone. All of that stuff is because of the generosity of those dedicated community members that kind of put their time, talents, and treasures to work and try to make the Mat-Su a better place. And if you want to find out more information about what Rotary does here in the Valley for our community, we will certainly be able to share more with you the day of.
Awesome. Well, thanks for leading in that, because I was going to ask you if you could give everybody a little update on what Rotary does here, because not everybody knows what it is. I am a Rotarian, even though I haven't been to a meeting in a little bit of time, but I know all the great projects that Rotary has done in our community and worldwide, and so it's a really worthwhile program, and I'm excited to be partnering with you guys again this year. So I think that it will cover it. If you guys are interested in finding out more about Rotary Drives, there is some information on our website. We've got information on Facebook. We've got flyers circulating all over the place. We look forward to having everybody here. And Isaac, I want to thank you for taking some time this afternoon to join us here on Track Talk and tell everybody about all the cool things that you guys do.
Anytime, Michelle. Thank you so much for having me. Like I said, I am super excited for this year's event.
Awesome. Thank you. All right. Well, you heard it here. Rotary Drives will be back again this year. We look forward to having everybody here at Alaska Raceway Park on May 17th. If you want to try your hand at going down the drag strip or around the oval track in your personal vehicle, all of the rules and the details are on our website, or will be on our website tomorrow. So check all that stuff out. We appreciate everybody tuning in this afternoon with our special guest announcement. There'll be more announcements as we continue on towards the race season. And I appreciate everybody being part of ARP. Keep praying to the sun god so that we can get some sunshine here and get melting. We've got a little bit of asphalt poking through, but I'd like to get some more of that here before the season gets going. So thank you guys all tuning in today, and I will see you right here next week on Alaska Raceway Parks Track Talk.